Alright. Wow. Found it. Alright, let's go. Turn me up, nigga. Alright. Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back with a highly requested video. Top 15 diamonds. Lunar edition. Turn me up. Alright, so I know it says top 15, but there were so many players. I ended up with 25. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but we got to 25. I'm only gonna take time and explain the top 15, but I still want to throw in the extra 10 that I think were good enough to where they could make the top 15. They can be argued for. You can swap in and out, but if you weren't in this 25 list, then I just think you're completely ass. I'm joking, but if you weren't in this top out of the whole 25, you could still be very good. Just in my opinion, and with all the like research I've done. What the fuck am I saying? If you're not in the 25 and you're still good, you just didn't make it because, in my opinion, the people who are on the 25 are better. Because that's the only possible reasoning that would make sense for all those idiots who are gonna be commenting like, how the fuck is this kid here, but I'm not here? Well, maybe because you're ass. All right. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna go quickly. 25-16. I don't want to explain these kids. Just know these guys, damage dealers, have some sort of game sense. They definitely deserve to be here. You can be mad if you want. So 25. I have Send Nudes. Pretty sure this kid's in loyalty. Watched his videos, taken some input from other people, and this kid's up and coming. I wouldn't say he's underrated because everyone knows he's good. So, and like I'm pretty sure this is a newer kid who everyone can say deserves this spot at 25. So that's him. Trash Talks, French kid, been playing for 20 fucking years. If he wasn't here, I would be upset. Okay, so let's leave it at that. 23, we have Cottage. He threatened my life, so what do you want me to do? Okay, we had to put him here. There's not much else to say. 22, we have Hauntings. This player in Swift, he's pretty good. I think he deserves a spot. Good damage dealer. 21, we have GDA. He is in my faction. Wait, we fucking made it. No, but this kid's good. Good damage dealer. Definitely deserves the spot. 21. Don't want to hear anything. 20. We have Puffed Up. Good diamond. Been playing for a minute now. Understands the game. Definitely can fit in any faction. Make them better. As can all these players in 25-16.
At 19, I have Informing. He would be higher on this list, but I don't think his Lunar performance was that crazy. But he still deserves this spot.
18, we have Gassed OG M-fucking-C. So people are gonna complain, say he's been banned, so he shouldn't deserve this spot, but he has videos on Lunar. He got banned so long ago, so it's kind of like, you can argue say he's cheating now, but he has videos on Lunar, and he's a well-rounded player. He's pretty good at this game. I think he deserves a spot, but you can argue, say he doesn't deserve to be here, but he's not in the top 15 for that reason, because he got banned on Lunar. So that's why I didn't put him in my 15. I left him out with the 16 and 25. 17, X Reaper. Don't need to explain that. Top fucking 5 kit snipers in this game. He makes an impact every fight. Now 16, I had to make a decision. It was either Hudge or Maltreat, so I said fuck it, we'll put them both because it's my list. Who's telling me what? Come on, let's be serious now. So I have Hudge and Maltreat at 16. Both game changers. Hudge probably more of a game changer, but Maltreat will definitely always do more damage. There's no question about that. I think Maltreat's the damage dealer, but Hudge is like has more game sense. Sure, that's the trade-off, but they're both eligible for that spot, and I think both of them could fit in my 15. As to where everyone else on the list, I probably wouldn't swap them with anyone in my 15. All right, now down to the actual fucking 15. So to start, we have this kid named Larklius. I don't know if anyone's heard of him, but just to get it out the way, he's definitely not on the fucking list. What the hell? At my 15 spot, I have Crozo. All right, Crozo currently in Voltage, I believe. I hope so. But yeah, he's in Voltage. Definitely a solid diamond. I think he's one of Voltage's best players, in my opinion. In a lot of people's eyes, actually. One of Voltage's best players, no question. I would put him at my 15 simply because always doing damage. He has the videos to prove it. Listens to calls. He's never a player you have to be worried about dying. So I think he deserves that spot. I don't need to explain much. That's 15. I'll break down more once we get higher up in the list, or lower, whatever works in your brain. 14, I have Interlace. So this one, I kept throwing him around the list, but I think 14 is where he should stay, simply because he is a damage dealer. I think Crozo does more damage, like when it comes to hits and just being better within the group. But Interlace definitely pushes for kits more, makes calls, and his damage is there. Definitely not as good as Crozo's, but it's definitely there. And I think he deserves a 14 spot because of that. By saying that, every player above him, in my opinion, excels in an aspect that, puts them above him. That makes sense. Probably made no fucking sense. Why did I do this video? 13, we have Xylo. So, this name too, I was bumping around between 8 and 15. Like, I just kept going up and down. I didn't know where to put him. 13, I think, is solid, especially for the people I have above. He's a leader. I wasn't really gonna put leaders on this list, but then there's some leaders who are so good where it's like, it kind of wouldn't be fair to not put them on the list. So, I think Xylo, he's definitely a game changer. Really good diamond. Deserves to be on this list simply because of that. Calls, pushes for the kits, alone he's not one of those kids who are scared. And he influences the game, you know, every time he's in the fight. And I think he deserves this spot. I don't even need to explain that much for players like that. So 12, I have Marky. I have Marky at number 12 because I think during Lunar, he was definitely one of those kids who would like be the best or have the best performance in almost every fight he was in. But he had faults like times he would get overextended. Like rarely he would get overextended or like flood calm sometimes, and those are the reasons why he's like lower on the list. He's at 12 because, you know, those little faults in his game. But other than that, when he was on his A game, which was like 80% of the time, don't get me wrong, 80-90% of the time, he was out there just fucking niggas up. 11, we have Claire. Claire, I think everyone can agree, Claire, better than, on Lunar at least, had better performances than Marky, Xylo, Interlaced, and Crozo. And I think he is the more well-rounded player when it comes to all aspects. So I don't want to go into too much depth. So yeah, Claire at my 11. 10, we have Remedy. Now this is where we stop fucking lying. This kid is ass. Yeah, this kid is he's been playing for a long time as well. Definitely has the experience. Very good at diamond. Game changer as well. He's like Marky without the faults, I would say, when it comes to damage wise and all that other stuff. But yeah, that's Remedy. Doesn't really talk in fights, just listens to the leader, does his shit. 9, we have Luel. Doesn't need much of an explanation either. This kid, definitely top 3 in voltage, like all time. Kind of ridiculous. And on Lunar, performed very good. Didn't slack off. I think he was one of the best on Lunar, no question, as well. Deserves to be within the top 10. So that's that. At 8, I have Exetha. This kid, definitely be in any faction right now. Definitely deserves the 8th spot. I think he's better than everybody I've listed so far when it comes to everything. Like, he just doesn't, he's not one of those people who is a shot caller, I guess I could say. That's where people like Xylo, Interlaced, Marky, and hell, even Claire sometimes would have the little edge in shot calling, but like Exetha will outperform those players when it comes to doing damage and pushing and setting himself up to, you know, kit snipe and whatnot. Alright, at 7, I have Berry / Holy / I don't even know who this kid is anymore. So that's 7. Berry, I think he's better than Exetha. I think he has a slight edge. Definitely a better kit sniper. There's no question. This kid is like the best fucking kit sniper playing right now, probably. He definitely deserves a spot. Does the same amount of damage. Everybody on this list like basically does the same amount of damage, but like some people are just kind of insane and have that slight edge, and I would say Berry is one of those. Yeah, I would say that. Number 6, we have UUM, also known as also known as the best French player to play this fucking game. Very good. Also another kit sniper. I wouldn't say he's better than Berry at kit sniping, but I would say he's a better damage dealer than Berry, and he knows how to, what's it called, he does everything. As to where the other people in the group, they won't really help their kits, you know, or go for the archers on the other team or anything and get those kills. Like will do that. Will go like kill a bard by himself or an archer. He won't just push them out and leave them. Like, he'll secure the kill and he'll still be in the group raping down. Kid was like 2200 global overall. It makes no fucking sense. But yeah, that's Lunar, all the maps definitely performed. I wouldn't doubt that. And yeah, that's that in the 6th spot. That was him. 5. All right, now we have our top 5. This is important. This is where it's supposed to get intense. For some reason, people do this all the time. 5, we have X Mikester. So for everyone's list, everyone that sent me their list so I can get some perspective, they had Mikester like at number 3 or like 10, or it was just he jumped around, but everyone had him relatively low. In my opinion, I think he's good. I had him somewhere, I was debating, it was either 5, somewhere between 5 to 10 as well. But after, you know, looking at all the players and sorting it out, I think 5 is a good spot. Every Lunar map, he did pretty well. Did exceptional, actually. I think he's performed as good, if not better, than all the people I've listed so far. And I would give him the slight edge. Probably doesn't kit snipe as much as and Berry and certain people on the list, but he definitely has the game sense and whatnot and performs really good. And I would give him the edge. And his name is X Mikester. You know, just a lot of good reasons make no fucking sense at all. So 4, we have Coxcomb. Every list I was sent, they had Coxcomb within the top 5, and I could agree. I guess he's a good damage dealer. Probably does not kit snipe. Definitely doesn't kit snipe as well as other people, but he can make important calls when needed. Other than that, he's silent, just doing damage in the group. One of the first people to push when it's called. Definitely deserves to be in the top 5. Now 3. At number 3, I have Deadass. I think Deadass is one of the best diamonds right now, and I think he's been throughout all the Lunar maps, even before that probably. He's just always like doing well. It's kind of annoying, like what the fuck. But yeah, not much to explain. He does everything that everyone else does on this list, probably better than everyone else, slightly, or if not the same, slightly better. He's not one of the kids who talks and makes calls either, but he's just like a fucking damage monkey. And another kid just like that everyone puts over, you know, Deadass would be Krusty, which is my number 2 spot. Yeah, you guys were not ready for that. I've been doing everything else, you know, saying the number first and then the name, but then I just fucked you guys up because you thought I was gonna slow it down.
Just go on with the fucking video.
So number 1, we have Tajay. What the fuck? No, at number 1, we have Narise. I think this is self-explanatory. If you've been in the community for the past 10 fucking years, I think you can agree on this one. And also, every Lunar map, which is what this is based off of, he's performed, deserves the number 1 spot. Don't gotta go into a huge spiel over this one. But yeah, that's my top 15. You guys can tell me in the comments who you thought was better than who, if someone didn't deserve to be on this list. If you like Devin, I don't know why you would tell me that, but you could tell me that. I'm here for you guys. But seriously, I'm looking to make another video next Friday. Probably top 5 underrated players. I already have that lined up. I'm not gonna lie, I already know who I would put in that. So I could definitely crack that video out next weekend, or next week Friday, because Friday's not the weekend. God, I'm just fucking bad. But yeah, seriously, you know, let me know what you guys think. Lunar Teams Map 4, not this weekend. What the fuck? December 21st. Be there. Okay? That's what I wanted to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment. Later. Peace.